Hey everyone! Today's video is going to be talking all about Halo Wars Definitive Edition and if it's worth a pickup for your hard-earned cash. This is really going to be geared towards purchasing the game on Steam or PC in general, but I think all of these points also apply to Xbox platforms as well. To sum it all up really quickly, do I think that you should buy Halo Wars Definitive Edition? The answer is yes. Why? Well, there's quite a lot of reasons why. Firstly, it has Halo Wars has a fantastic campaign. Even if you don't really care about the story in Halo games, or you're a diehard Halo fan and you love the lore and the journey with all sorts of different characters, I think the Halo Wars campaign will apply to both camps of people who are interested in the campaign. It takes you across a lot of different scenarios and environments. Usually each mission is structured a little bit differently to kind of give a little bit of a spin on each individual mission, and some of them have some twists and turns, and quite honestly, I thought it was a great and enjoyable and memorable campaign. I have a lot of memories of Halo Wars 1 campaign compared to Halo Wars 2, and I do think the campaign in Halo Wars 1 is much stronger, so you're going to have a fun time in the campaign. And speaking of campaign, it is actually co-op enabled. So whether you want to play on Xbox or PC, you can have a buddy join you remotely, and the two of you can control either a single base, or what I like to do is one person controls the base, the other person controls the units. You can transfer units between the two of you. Like, let's say you have some tanks that you want your friend to be using during the mission, you can transfer ownership to them. So it's really thought out on how the campaign co-op actually works. And Halo is known for co-op campaigns, and Halo Wars is certainly part of that as well. I also think Halo Wars is an easy-to-learn RTS game that actually has a pretty gripping story, like I mentioned earlier. It stays true to a lot of what we know about Halo, and it takes the player across a wide array of adventures. So like I was saying, if you've even read the Halo novels, you're going to be really interested in what's going on with the Halo Wars campaign. Also, the Halo Wars cutscenes are some of the most beautiful cutscenes in the entire series. Halo Wars was the first Halo game to use the Blur studio. It's a group of gentlemen and folks that make some really great cutscenes in games, and that was their debut for the Halo series in Halo Wars, and they since continue making awesome cutscenes in Halo Wars 2 and Halo 2 Anniversary as well. So if you like great Halo cutscenes, they're never better in Halo Wars. Also, I think Halo Wars has some of the best RTS multiplayer maps I've ever played. If you're into PvP or skirmish, you want to try these multiplayer maps, I really think the suite of maps available in Halo Wars is actually pretty fantastic. Once again, different environments, different mechanics and dynamics across all the different maps, and it really is a blast to learn and enjoy how all of these maps are different from one another. Halo Wars 1 is also surprisingly moddable on PC. There is a pretty active modding community available for Halo Wars Definitive Edition. I've made plenty of videos of various mods that are active and allow you to install with quite ease on the PC. So if you want to see either how to install the mods or videos showcasing mods, I'll put a card or link in the description showcasing all of those videos. But if you want to play as other factions such as the Flood, even the Prometheans, even some leaders from Halo Wars 2 that the modders have backported into Halo Wars 1, the possibilities are really endless. And also, I should say that TeamRespawn has been immortalized, if you will. You can actually play as TeamRespawn in one of the mods by the gentleman Lord Nutritious in Halo Wars Nutritious. I can't say that without slaughtering it. Nutritious Edition. Also, Halo Wars is really cheap, and I'm assuming that's why a lot of people are watching this video, because they saw the price is so low and want to see if it's worth a pickup. I've seen Halo Wars as cheap as $5 during sales on Steam, and that happens quite fairly often for Halo Wars 1. You can always go to istthereanydeal.com and search for Halo Wars Definitive Edition. It'll tell you which store for PC has the cheapest price, but honestly, you really can't beat $5 for this package. It comes with all of the DLC if you're interested in that, and it is pretty fantastic of a deal. It's also Steam Deck verified, so if you have a Steam Deck and want to play a great RTS game on the go, Halo Wars is certainly a great contender there. It also doesn't require a very strong PC at all, so you don't need a RTX 3080 or something to play Halo Wars. Even the most modest graphics cards can handle this game with ease, and it can scale all the way up to 4K and whatever frame rate you so choose for Halo Wars. Lastly, I think what I will say about this fantastic game is it still has PvP that you can play online. However, it's more of a custom game browser than anything. I can get into the details on why this really bugs me, but I think for a more casual audience, this is totally acceptable. And you can, of course, mix and match with AI and real people as well. So you can have some fun playing against the AI or with the AI and just having a blast playing Halo Wars. So if you're interested in either the Halo series, the RTS genre, or you just enjoy base building and killing aliens, this is really a fantastic pickup, and I wholeheartedly recommend that you buy Halo Wars DE. The Steam reviews are also very positive for this game, so I really do think that you should pick this up. If you have Game Pass, of course, on all Game Pass platforms, you can play this with your subscription, but I personally think that you should purchase this on Steam. That's where you have the best accessibility to mods and taking it with you on the go with the Steam Deck. That's going to do it for me. What are your thoughts? Do you think Halo Wars is worth the pickup even at the time of recording this in 2022 or beyond? Do you think Halo Wars is worth it? Because I certainly do, and I'm still hoping for either Halo Wars 2 on Steam or a Halo Wars 3 eventually. Time will tell, but that's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you, James.